Have you ever felt like you do everything right, yet still have more expenses than money? Well, our brain is not set up in a way that makes it easier to be financially independent. That's the fact. Welcome to the mini training series 15 Ways to Train Your Brain for Financial Success, Part 3. Today, you'll discover the next 3 mind hacks to help you avoid the mind traps so that your path to desired financial success would be easier. I'm Millen, Livis, holistic financial mentor. I help women up-level their financial intelligence so they become financially independent faster. If you missed part 1 and part 2 of this mini training series, you can catch up by watching these videos on my YouTube channel, Millen Livis Channel Wealth. And here's the link where you can go and grab those previous mini trainings. All right, so let's get directly to the mind hack number 7 that I want to share with you today. It is have a broad perspective on your financial future and plan for it now. People tend to focus 100% on their present needs and overlook the importance of planning for financial future and retirement. And it's understandable, right? We focus on how to pay the mortgage, how to pay home improvements, maybe how to go on pay for vacations with the family, how to pay for kids' colleges, for cars, holidays, presents, etc. Yet we've got to balance our present and future financial priorities. And the earlier you start, the easier it is to get the desired financial results. Also, many people focus on savings for retirement and are afraid to invest money because they're afraid to lose it, right? Especially those who lost money before while they were investing money. So these people feel like savings are the only safe place for their money. And you know what? That's not true. While savings are important because savings are seeds of your wealth, savings are just one aspect of your financial security. And often, it's not even the most important aspect of successful financial retirement planning. So, how many of you are surprised about this? When you decide to stop working, you'll need to have income that would cover your lifestyle expenses during your retirement, right? We all know that. So, figuring it out, how to turn savings into retirement income and understanding your future lifestyle costs are probably most important for your financial future than even how much savings you need to have for your retirement. So that's why you've got to educate yourself about all factors that impact your financial future and have a bigger perspective on your financial priorities and your financial planning. Okay, very important. All right, so let's move on to, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. I always happy to answer them. Let's move on to the mind hack number 8. Number 8 is be mindful of your environment. As the old saying goes, you become like five people you spend most time with, right? We all heard this expression. And there is a science behind this because there is a behavioral observation that we have the inclination to do things because many other people do them, particularly our family members and friends, or maybe our gurus that we follow. So we get entrained into others' beliefs and energetic states. For example, research shows that many people who have spouses, partners, and friends who are knowledgeable and proactive with their finances are more likely to be financially stable themselves. Isn't it interesting? Well, unfortunately, the reverse is also true. Many people in the United States don't uh, don't have the financial intelligence that is required to be financially successful. frankly, many have extremely low financial intelligence, and they don't make planning for financial future to be one of their top priorities, which it must. That's why I intend to start a female investors club next year to provide a friendly forum for learning about financial topics so women can have a better chance of being financially successful. Okay. So I'm planning to start this female investors club. Contact me if you're interested in joining this female investors club. It will be by application only. All right, so let's continue to the mind hack number 9. Mind hack number 9 is you've got to know yourself and your predispositions. Warren Buffett famously said that risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. And aren't we at some point in our lives felt that way? Whether it was investing, whether it was um, anything else in our life, like even in relationships. So it is a known phenomena that people have the tendency to sell an asset that has increased in value and have a hard time selling an asset that dropped in value. Okay. And this is not the best strategy, but yet it's a personal predisposition for many people. Okay. Including myself. And the fact that I know that that's my predisposition is very, very helpful. For example, I sometimes have this tendency, like, for example, I currently hold about 4,000 worth of shares of some small company that offers psychedelic products. Okay. I bought it a while ago for about 8,000. And that's 50% paper loss right there. Okay. So 50% paper loss. However, I don't really want to sell it because I believe that it can recover. And frankly, you know, it still keeps me thinking about it, and I still track it instead of just getting rid of it. And yeah, so that's my predisposition. So on the other hand, I'm tempted to take my gains on my NVIDIA stock, even though I think I think that this is a great company and it's a good idea to hold it long term. So you see how predispositions work? So there are a few ways to deal with these biases, aka personal predispositions, in regards to your investments, which I use in my life. So first is have an investment plan. Have an investment plan, or also known as asset allocation plan, which is a document that outlines what assets you are invested in and why. This will prevent you from making impulsive decisions, which is a big deal for investors. You know, your decisions should not be influenced by your emotions, right? Should not be impulsive decisions. They should be logical and rational decisions. And another suggestion here would be work with a professional, whether it's financial advisor or financial coach, to avoid these emotional and irrational decisions. Because many people simply cannot keep the emotions outside of their financial decision making, right? So some people are more emotional than others. And when it comes to investing, emotions should not be the guide that you use to make the decisions. And financial coach can act as your rational guide and a soundboard to help you make better financial decisions and keep your investments on track for the long term. And here you have it. Here you have the 3 next mind hacks to train your brain for financial success. Number 7 was have a broader perspective on your financial future and plan for it now. Number 8 was be mindful of your environment. And number 9 was know yourself and your predispositions. So post in the comments below this video which of these 3 mind hacks resonated the most with you, and which ones you're going to use, you think, or intend, not you think, which one you intend to use. Also, this is a important time of the year to plan your financial success for the next year. So I want to invite you to book your complimentary consultation with me. Never worry about money again, where you and I will map your unique, fastest path to financial independence. Okay, I have very few spots left. You got the link here. It's speakwithmillen.com. Very few spots left in the next couple of weeks, so grab them while you can.